In this video, I want you to notice what relationship I am describing in this problem. We have the same problem that we began with earlier about UPenn and Stanford. I see that now I have a completed table, but it's asking me a new question. It says to describe the pattern that you see in the table. Compare the patterns in the columns for UPenn and Stanford and write a statement describing their relationship. So right now I am only looking at UPenn and Stanford because that's what the question is asking me to describe. I am going to ignore days for right now because it is not asking me about the relationship between the days and the cohorts. The first thing I need to do is figure out what the rule is in my relationship between Stanford and UPenn. I see that if I am going from UPenn to Stanford, I am increasing. If I am increasing, that means I could be adding or multiplying. I know that 3 plus 3 is 6. I also know that 3 times 2 is 6. So either one of those could be my rule. But we remember that in order for a rule to be true, it must apply to the entire table. So I'm going to keep testing these rules. 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3 does not equal 12. That means that plus 3 is not going to be my rule. But I see that if I keep doing 3 times 2, 6 times 2, 9 times 2, 12 times 2, and 15 times 2, I get my output every time. So my rule going from UPenn to Stanford is times 2. I could also look at this relationship the other way, where I'm going from Stanford to UPenn. If I'm going from Stanford to UPenn, I'm going from 6 to 3. I could be decreasing, and I know that I am decreasing by half or divided by 2. So my rule going from Stanford to UPenn is divided by 2. Notice that the rule depends on the direction that we are going. Now that we know that the rule is either UPenn times 2 or Stanford divided by 2, I need to write a statement describing these relationships. I could write it 2 ways. I could either write Stanford completes twice or 2 times the amount of questions as UPenn, or I could write it as UPenn completes half the amount of questions as Stanford.